I want to answer a couple of questions that came in, and then we'll come back to our topic and review.
Lel kanong kakar bu ke ting kanong swel ju ci bentin mantin ku bujala du.
In every dispensation, and there's 4 of them,
Ay lel nen wer loy ben e ka ke yi ke ngwan
4 of them on each reform line.
Nen wer roto ke nang len ke ngwan yu ke ting
There is a message given,
ayu ku ting ke nong pyu je gam
increase of knowledge, and formalized.
enang jomi ni wenang ger pe nyele pyu ci ne gar pe.
Someone has asked about this dispensation of our harvest.
Anong ran ci ti e wer rot loy ke ne longatem.
If a message was our ploughing and early rain and latter rain, a message must also be what harvests us.
Te pyu ci nong juer ko nong deng tui ko nong deng dakir dan kal pyu ci na bi de ci jama longatem ya.
The question that someone is asking is, what are the 2 waymarks between 2019 and 2021?
Soal yen ti jiran kene e kango ya kir oto ka malipen ku tier ku dongwan kene alipen ku tero ku to
That mark the increase of knowledge and formalization.
ka wene jome ni nyot ku kenyot ganene piu kene la garpen
I want us to note
anong kar butin
that it is not a habit that we've recognized,
akar butin mana daga che tem yene yuku ting
where God gives us pre-warning of these waymarks.
tien ne le wog yen nin akir ke dia
He didn't tell us that 2016 was coming and 2018 was coming in that fashion.
kin le wog manade kenya chali pen ku tier ku detem ku pen ku tier ku bera ben chichok chen ke ben tin wa
We didn't predict 2009 or 2012.
achen kre chu lwel no ali pen ku dongwan ku pen ku tier pro
But because of a study done in 2018,
lekin chichok de da dete che ben rod ben lo ya u lon chen ko binanga dete jali pen ku tier ku be
the same study that predicted November 9
e pi tungon yene nyur wo ku bro loy pe nin dongwan kene
predicted it by lines of revolution.
Yene dete chichok de da kuku le tong tong chiti
And the lines of revolution demonstrate that the year following,
chichok da kuku le tong chiti ke nong ka yi ke nong run yi ke nyot
2020 becomes counter-revolution.
ka le pen ku tero pro run ken ebe ben ke ye tong de tong anom.
So we know the increase of knowledge here
Ayuku ting mana ada kan nong jumi ni kita nerun kene.
will be this year, it won't be next year.
Lebih arun kene.
When we understand this year, we can also see it through the American Revolution.
Alwe na de kui kita ne kalau buting kicok de tong kira loe pa na Amerika.
And we can identify it
Alwe ku budate.
as the Battle of Lexington and Concord.
Le budate ke tong Lexington ku jela Concord.
So when we come to understanding the dispensation,
Tile wo ben ade de wer kira loe.
we use Millerite camp meetings as symbols.
Ka men me chi milara chi kaya loe ben ayu ke bay ke chi titene.
Boston and unsealing.
Kelum pu mana ada ka mar kilo Boston elon kene piu kene lepe
Concord is an increase of knowledge and Exeter is a formalization.
kwa mar de kilo Concord elon kene ke nanga dete au kene ni kiro jo to lo piu kene
July 21st, August 1, August 15. Boston, Concord, Exeter.
Pedro pe nin tero ko pe de bet then ka ting kine Boston, kine Concord, kine Exeter.
So this waymark can be symbolized by the symbol of concord.
Iyene akir kine alubunom tung kene amaron chloe Concord.
In every dispensation.
Nene were jiben
Boston, Concord, Exeter, Tess.
aka loting Boston, Concord, Exeter, kujelatim.
At the test, another unsealing. Boston, Concord, Exeter, Test.
And then ku better quality ke tielon chene message chene lepe ku better law Boston, Concord ku botem.
Another message unsealed. Boston, Concord,
Ku better
Exeter,
ting
Test.
ke message ke piu chi bel lepe chi ten ku better queen Boston, Concord ku jelatim den.
That is the repeating pattern.
Ikin kine kiron nyapin ku nyero pin.
So all of these first small waymarks
Ike ka kirti ka
become concord.
ke kai ben ike Concord
And with the name concord comes symbols.
lekin rin ka rin yaka lula Concord ka ala ben ke ker ke nong piu ku wo.
So if we talk about the increase of knowledge waymark,
Ti jam walk akir win wa nyot jomini.
we're equally talking about concord. It's the same waymark.
Ti jam walk Concord ka kir tung kene yen ka jam walk.
In our harvest period,
Edamanitem
there's a Boston,
Because-
Concord, Exeter.
ka
and a
men
Tess.
met ke dia ka UK team anong Boston, Concord, Exeter ku jaltem jel ben ye bendero.
And what does the word concord mean?
Lekin ajal ku latin bu weri chol Concord bu ting mana de.
What concord hath Christ with Belial? Do we know that verse?
Ichu ku jam ye maninde to kam yi Golaya ken
Satan.
To-
What concord
okay.
does Christ have with Satan?
ye maninde to kam yi jok ken ye chukurso.
Concord means to have unity.
Weri chol Concord emat
So what unity can Christ have with Satan?
ye maninde lebeto kam yi jok ken ye chukurso.
Their answer is none.
Achin yen ke kon mat.
But concord relates to a coming into unity.
So weri chol Concord kene a nyurwok mat
We're given that word because it has a symbol that we can take to this waymark.
aye lwele wer kene e bi achit au bi aker erun kene kubro loitene.
Just so we're clear,
Lete ane logo
2001 is Boston,
ayuku tingali pen kutogala ben ke Boston.
2019 is Concord, 2021 is Exeter, Sunday law is a test.
Ali pen ku tier ku dongan en kayuku la tinke Concord then ku bogu tinkun ke Exeter ku bogu tinku kene ke yen yetem.
So there must be some type of unity exhibited in 2019.
E lwel ke la dem budil tinke nong man teteto ali pen ku tier ku dongan.
Each one of those waymarks
Alwel akir to ngakir kaka.
can investigate and find that symbol realized.
Lwel kalau balatin ku tinga kir kene kalau ba lwele eken kena le bating.
I just mentioned that
Lwel ken kene tuam lwel
because when we go to the line of revolution,
chana lo ku ben akir wena ulen win wa nyu tong ro loy
this is the Battle of Lexington and Concord.
ke ken kene yen ke ti yen tong Lexington yen to kene Concord
That began the American Revolution.
yen ke ti yen tong rod gol au tong pana America yen ke ti ro gol tin.
There's another question.
Lwel kanang swal de ti
Relates to the first angel, the first leader.
swal dem ci rore ken malaika ai twing yen ye dumor twing
Someone has asked,
raneti
well, first of all, they've stated
ci kon ci lwel awel
that the first messenger always goes to heaven.
lwel manade ke malaika twing auran twing du twing ben lo panial
And William Miller will go to heaven.
ku William Miller bla panial
He rejected the Sabbath in his history.
we sabate ci jay aku kulde
So will we teach him
yen ran tung ko bu ga pio
about the Sabbath?
long Sabbath
even if he rejected it on earth?
ti chiene chare yon pin no mete
I would suggest, yes, he has to accept the Sabbath in heaven.
elwel kai ya game yi eladim Sabbath dilo gam panya
He'll join the many people who have to accept it in heaven.
so abu ko wi win bela gam panya labi abagala mat
Heaven will not be enjoyable to him
alwel panya la chi biya ka piat ni yen
if he refuses to take part in the Sabbath.
chane re benang biak beloy long Sabbath au be Sabbath gam
But all is required in heaven.
lekin ko kor panya
If people would reject part of the truth presented in heaven,
te le ko le ke biak yi bega pioj panya le ke kre
God would not allow them to go there.
ke koi ke a chi le bin le ke kon pa tien ke ting ke bi da re panya ka chi le bega pat bi la panya
They won't like it. They won't like it.
a chi le bin ya
But William Miller received a very special excuse.
lekin ale no ke piet chur to no William Miller le ben ko gel
I want to challenge this thought
ay le tanke na kar badum no mala
that all those other first messengers went to heaven, so Elder Jeff will.
manade ke dulu ke twing ke dia yu ke ting ke jela panyal ka ke lo nen wo ke de te tin e wo nyo dia da manade ke ki cho ke ran ke na lel ke da jep abla panyal le
We're focusing on this waymark.
ai lel ke kor ku bu de te ke na aker
Transition from the first to the second leader.
wer roloy ti nong du ngor twing ler nong du ngor ro
So let's work our way through them.
akor bu luwe ka ke
Moses,
bulo nong Moses
he hit the rock,
alwel ke pur achi yu
so the mantle is passed to Joshua,
go ngadi de go nyai no ngin kuyin Joshua
and prior to entering the promised land,
ye chukir so lo ku chi belo pen ki ti
what happens to Moses?
yung chiro lui no Moses
He dies.
Moses de to ga kin go lo
He
pen
dies prior to the shut door.
eto angot ke bab kin go tiu
Move to the next one, John the Baptist.
wel ber ku lo no dungor twing yeni John Baptist
To move to the leadership of Christ, John knows he's going to be imprisoned.
chane lon ben ngor de ben ja no ngin John belo no ye chukir so we ni ga bito se jene
He's imprisoned.
e ben ma
Prior to the cross, what happens to him?
angot ke tia mager kin ben yung chirot ben loe
He dies.
goto
These people are symbols.
e koi ke ai ke
Moses became a symbol of Elder Jeff.
Moses e be a ke re da je
Does he still carry that symbol?
ye ne chin ken ye dia ke lo twen
Can you point to Elder Jeff and say he's symbolized by Moses today?
le ba dia ke lwel mana de ke el da je a ker Moses mane
No.
le ga chi le ba dia ke lwel ya me
That symbol died a number of years ago.
a lwel le chin ken e do to run gi ke lo
The experience of Moses does not apply to his behavior in at least the last 2 years.
ai lwel chok de Moses au ker ben Moses ka ra ki ber dia run war ki ti kero
The symbol of John cannot justify his behavior in the last 2 years.
ai lwel nyodien John nyuot achi yen be choiran tung ken John run ki ti war kero
That leaves you with one hope. One hope.
yen anong ngatuk
William Miller.
ngatung yen ye William Miller
He rejected the midnight cry message of Samuel Snow.
William Miller yuku ting ke chi piu de where je Samuel Snow ke chire
Because his associates influenced him.
chan koi ke token yen ayen ben nyai no mat
So when he was on the wrong side of the testing message,
on chirot jal yu ke to tre de message yen piu yen tem ko
Ellen White gives him a pass. Ellen White gives him a pass.
Golden White go cho tiam
He's permitted to go to heaven because he rejected because of influence.
Golen wad go par bu cholo pa nyal chan yen a chi ting ki cho yen cho yuen a ko to kan yen
It was his associates that manipulated him.
a ko ke to ye lom ke ka ke wo chen nom bi yit bi ke yai
I have two thoughts to bring to that.
ai lwel ka nong kan ke ro kar ba ka be nong kana
I won't prove it, but you can create a reform line.
ai lwel ka cha lu ba cho yi ja pel the kin yin lu ba ele line da ber da lu ba chak
That places William Miller's death prior to the shut door.
yen ye to no William Miller yen yen ta ngo tia ma ge a ngo de tiu ba ba ken be
Of 2019.
ai yen ya le pen tier ku dongwan
So you have a couple of lines you can dig out of Millerite history just like Christ's.
ai lwel ka nong anong len yu lu ba ka be a ko kul Miller ai te man ya ko kul de ye chu kurso
When you build that reform line,
a lwel ti yi ne e lan ken
the death of Miller lines up with that of Moses and John.
kere Moses ku William Miller ku John
When you build that reform line, Elder Jeff is none of them.
ti jeli ne yi ka pet a jeli ne len ke jel ke yi ka pet ke jep a chiran tu nge ko ka chi ke
So you can't call him the first angel. The first angel ended.
a chi lu ba dia ke ber chol ke ye ne malai kai tuen chan malai kai tuen nge ko
And then when you come to his rejection,
chana lo ben e re de
there is truth who was influenced by associates.
e ka nong yit ko ke chen ne ke yen ya oi num ko ke to ke ni yen
But he hasn't gone quietly.
a lekin a ken bela tuen a pet
He has turned into the greatest enemy this movement currently has. Turned into the greatest enemy this movement has.
ye ne rod ben will ke chuka dundi da kut kena
And he was influenced by his associates
we yi a ko ke to ke ni yen ke ka ke wo jen no
by his own choice.
ku ke lunde ne chien lo
He said he made the intellectual decision
chana chi lwel mana da ke chinang tang pie chi loy
to stop watching the videos of the midnight cry
tang pie chien ko ke chi ber dai video on piu ji ke chor de were
early in 2019.
video war bobe ali pen ku tier ku domwan
And he decided
go jal tak
I won't give a reason for it. I won't give a reason for it. I won't give a reason for it.
yena nong akar benang ke ka balwe to lo ken ken
But he decided to not watch my presentations
achi tak chi video chao chi piu je chi boy
and to only believe what I said through second-hand reports.
ku tem be ke ya piu bia la gam to lo ko ko yen jala le ke
From people who already didn't like me or Elder Paminda.
ye la tem be la ping no ko chi yen niar au ko chi pamenda niar
So he chose his influences
tang de au lunde anong ko ke wo je nom
and he chose to be influenced.
wo chi loy chan bu wo nom
Right in the history,
ne na ku ko le
when I started to prophetically prove that he was wrong in what he taught.
on the menen ba jal ting chi chob de wel ke nyot mana de ke yen anong lu de ka chi ke pio
Did not like to be publicly proven wrong.
go chen niar be pio ko
That was not
mana de ke yen ke pio chen lu
that was not the behavior of John when he was proven wrong.
ai lu le ken ku tingen ke che cho e jon chan be le wan de ko ni
John repented and understood
a chi jon on chen be de te go pio wel
before he died.
go pio wel ngut ke ken to
Miller was influenced,
de lu William Miller o no me ya
but Elder Jeff chose it knowingly.
lekin el da jep e chu loy ke ni
He no longer bears those symbols. He no longer carries those symbols.
Elwel ka chi dia ke ker ko e ka
Moses is dead, John is dead.
Elwel Moses de to ku John e to
Miller is dead.
ku Mila e to
If you build a line where he's not, he has a good excuse.
Elwel na yik Shiki now na yig lan piet. Then kachin to benepat.
Elder Jeff has taken on different symbols.
I will elder Jeff anong the pay care at bera coga.
And those different symbols
Who care than what?
do not leave us with the ability to say he's going to heaven despite his rejection.
Eka ke achi walk part budwil manada ke yena lopa nial kanong ka chi ke jai ti chen nangen ka chi ka cha jai ke ker nangen ko ker ke ka chi walk part ke yera lopa nial.
Because the last being
Okay.
the last being that rejected two co-leaders
Randa ker yene che dungor chungo yene che dungor chikum kero kon jai
and a loss in status
kujela piu yene chi go
who had to come down from his pedestal, come down from his height,
ke korot be ben pin
changed his name from Lucifer to Satan.
e korot be ben pin berin ke be ke war
I call him Elder Jeff
a chol elda jeb
because I believe in respect,
chan yena
but the symbols he carries are not hopeful ones.
aya gam riu lekin kajel kar man tin kene chi bera ke pet.
Last question that I just want to answer.
Swala kriyan badungnom
Someone is asking,
nora anti
Christ chose 12 disciples
alwel ye chukristo edutu ke tier kro loj
and all of them were male.
ku ke bena ke ero
Why did he choose only male disciples?
yung yena ro ke pe ke chukristo ke loj
I know we say all questions are good ones,
ale balwe suel ke bena pet
but we should be over getting these types of questions. We shouldn't be getting these types of questions.
lwel suel ga ji pet bu ke alu au bu ke ayo
This is a line of progression.
alwel nating elan kene ike wong nyuot gulien gola e chakirde
We started with what kind of diet?
e gol ku ngo chamda au elan kene on gol wo kin gol ku ngo
Vegan.
e gol ku ko wo
And then what happened? Started with a vegan diet,
e gol ku cham winen wo cham kai luok
sin was introduced, and then a curse.
go re go jal ben ku jala chien ben
And then we were given meat eating.
wo wa dia wo per ke bu ya cham ring
Go to Luke 24:36.
na lor bung luk tero kungwan chuk ta dia ku detem
We'll just paraphrase.
e lwel ka ba kedang ba ba tom lwel
Jesus has been resurrected.
ye chu kur so erod jot
He stands among the disciples. And they're terrified of him.
go ke to ke triyo jarete
They think that he's a ghost.
e yi ke ta ke na chi lu bi chwa ye chuon ba ta di la dang pe chi tuol chi man ne
He says, "Why are you concerned that I'm this spirit?"
go ke ga ti ku le yung yen we di era re yen we kan chol we dang pe
Touch me, I have flesh and bones.
ye ke yo le jak en nong rim kwa nong yo
He showed them his hands, his feet.
gel ke nyot kin ke ku chu ke
They still were struggling to believe.
de kin na ke dia ke kin chyo dam tem ke bi de ti
So he says, "Feed me."
go ke yo ke cham ke
What food does he ask for?
ye chuen ngoi chi ye chu kur so ti ben e cha mon
Meat.
e rim
Why was Jesus a meat eater?
yo ngai yen ye chu chue de rim
We all accept the fact Jesus was a meat eater.
lwel ka yu ku gam ben mana de ke ye chue de rim
He wasn't a vegetarian.
e chi cham kai luo ka pe
Jesus was not a vegetarian. I hope we all understand that.
lel ken kina kor ku bu de ben mana da ye chu e chi cham kai luong nyen da pet
Ellen White comes.
alen wa de ben
What does she say about meat eating?
yung chi ben lel alen wa de long chen ri
Becomes a sin, polluting your body.
chi alen wa ben gol ku lel mana da ke chen ri ngere yiriak godo
It becomes one of our vows.
e be atung kare ko
Someone comes into this movement
le rane ben
and says, I don't believe in the vegan diet.
rana le be ben a kut kine ku lel mana da ke an chi gam e kien ko jam bia cham kai luok
I'm going to eat meat.
an bi che ring
Would you baptize them?
ko e ke le ba ke ruo
I wouldn't. Because they clearly don't believe in either our methodology or Ellen White.
lel ka cha le ba ke baptize chan ke ga chi gam e piu da au piu da len wa
Unless they had a very good reason to eat meat and Jesus did not. Unless they had a good reason to eat meat and Jesus did not. Unless they had a good reason to eat meat
elet nang ke adeti piel ben ke chwe ring
and Jesus did not.
ye bilwe manda yechu e kin chwe
So you wouldn't baptize the Son of God.
then ke ke le ben te nin ti le ba yechu baptist ke ye wenda ne le
Jesus lived in a dispensation
yechu kristo we pi zaman wa
where God allowed his people to be meat eaters.
zaman ne yen ne le ko ke par bi ya chwe ring
And except where he needed to bring some changes,
elet ko re nen benang wer rod beloy
which had already been done with the women that followed him with their baptism,
yen man on chirod loy lon diaron yen panchu ku jela ko
in so
baptist
in so many ways they began to introduce the beginnings of equality.
e dor ju je chi tem bi ke chol tung no bi loy
Otherwise, Jesus was subject to the rules of his dispensation.
inyen lung ke ye chu kristo e to ke ye lung e da man de non kene
Which means slaves return to their owners and obey them,
da man kina kene ko to ke ya lwe arud bu wel ko e ken chi ke lwa bi ke ga riyo
as if they're obeying God himself,
ye ro ja lo chi ke riu ne le ju de
which means God's people are all meat eaters,
yeni nuang na de ko ke ne le ju ben ai ko e chwe ring
which means he has 12 male disciples.
na de ke yen anong rur ke tier pro ke du tu ke
He keeps to the rules of his dispensation.
anong lung ke ma chen e da man de non
Rules that not only we would not follow, but Ellen White would not have followed.
lung wen chu le bu ga kwan chu wala len wa da chi le bu ga kwan ni
I'm concerned about the acceptance of equality.
aye really an to ke an tien ni na rete lon ben tong nom ben yen gam
When people still cannot see these principles.
man te yen ko non ko yu dia ji ke chi yen woi lung ke ne
I don't mean to be rude to anyone.
a cha kurba ba to kan bia pyo nong ra andang
I want them to get it and pass.
akar biran ben bedil cham
But we need to think,
kor buta
what do we believe is acceptable and why?
ki yu ku gam e ben e ku kor rod be gam wi yong ye rod kor ya
So if we come back to our study,
na lu ku du pyu dai
I just want to remind us of a couple of points.
no ka yu kar ban en ko watang ni
We have in each dispensation a split between truth and error.
wanong wer rot roloi yine ting kanong tengi ji roloi ka mi yit ken luet
It divides two classes of people.
akut ku ko ai ke te ki ja kut karo
If we want to understand 2014 to 2019 for the world,
le na kor ku buru ne de da li pen ku tier ku wan ko li da li pen ku tier ku dong wan nong pin nom
we need to be able to compare and contrast that history.
ka kor bu a ku kul kene bu to ken a ku kul den
We can learn about their history in two ways.
alwe la ku kul kene le bu de de dol kero
We can compare and contrast their plowing
ai le wal bu ken kene yuer den kene le bu to
with our plowing.
kene yuer da
So we take our plowing, overlay it over their plowing.
yuer den kene le bu lum ku bo ku tew ku yuer pin nom me ken
When we do that, we can come to a number of conclusions.
le na lo ku yen ya ka woi ben akirpiat
Then we can compare and contrast the dispensation of 2014 to 2019
te tung wo ka ken wer ro lo ya le pen tier ku wan tier ku dong wan
their plowing with our latter rain.
bo ku tung ku yuer den kene deng deng den akir
Because the same thing tested all three groups of people.
chane tung kene yen ke ko te ma ku ka dia ko
2015
ale pen ku tier ku di
for the Levites.
non koi to ke ya le
What happened in 2015 in regards to equality?
ye kan ngo chira lo ya le pen ku tier ku di long cs
There was a vote
anong
about women elders within the Adventist Church.
anong e chwere chiro lo I kanisa 7 day long ye ngabia musul dia
So you know that it tested the priests on equality, it tested the Levites on equality, it tested the world on equality.
eken bandir ka ne le cha chi ke tem long tung no media kero we le bai a chi ke tem e tung ken we pin no ma chi tem e tung ken
It's not my purpose to do the line of the Levites, but you can see it.
ai le ka cha kor ba e chi ken jama le ken ba lo le kin le batin
So we need to look at what they're tested on in this history.
ken ka kor ku buting ye kuno ye ne ke tem ma ko kul ken
We can go back to our ploughing.
wale budu juer dai
We've already spoken about this 10-year history of warning.
wachi jamun te au ako kulurun ke tierien ko kwanyen
From 1979 to the time of the end,
a golurun te dongwa te doro ku dongwana ke da manakir
God's people were given 10 years
ko ke nele ja ke ji ke yerun ke tie
where they could have seen multiple external events that would warn them.
a nyen ben ke kalurut bi kanyin ke bi ke ting
So much fits inside this 10-year history. So much fits to this 10-year history.
e kor bi irun ke tie bi ke ting
The Afghanistan War,
a tong al Pakistan al Pakistan tong
the moral majority,
kujela kunom
Iran, Iraq,
moral majority huh
the title of a movement, so you can just say it as it is.
okay kujela atong Iran ku Iraq
Rise of the internet,
kujela banyal the internet
so much can be put into this 10-year history.
anong ka ji le beketa ako kulurun ke tiere
Elements that Adventism should have seen that could have warned them.
koi ke 7 day e korot bi ka ke ting manade ke nyin ke
So if we had a 10-year history of warning, what about the world?
wo ka yugo ting ke wo no run ke tier kinele ke gam wo ben wo ke kaloro ting uburu ji le kin kunang pin no mea
They must have a 10-year history.
ke pin no mela de binele yen run ko ke tier
It takes them back to
ye ka lara no e ka lara le pen ku kumwan
2004.
Ale pen bungwan.
So they have 10 years
Ano run ketier.
that are going to serve as a warning.
Run ketier ate ke korbi. A kornel ke binanga date kalor.
We spoke about the two streams in the history of their formalization.
Well, watch jam ne agukul chene ka gar pen. Yit karo yen will ka bentin.
The person who gives the true message
Ran when yen be puji.
in September and October, lining up with our midnight cry,
Pay the one pay tierian tung nom can puji then choda wear it.
is Michael Moore.
Michael Moore.
We talked about Jerry Falwell, the wrong side,
Watch jam nong ran chol Jerry Farwell get to long ray de puji.
and we said those conservative evangelicals are relevant for the 144,000.
Kujaku lele e koi chiro tu war ye ke chol benjelo kol ka ke a tung kene rana libot ke wan ter wan.
Which is why you take Jerry Falwell, the father, and his university and see them active in the history of the time of the end.
Yen ke yinen ting mana dagra ne chol Jerry Farwell yene yugu ting damana kretin yene ye un wentin kene erun kene damana kret.
But Michael Moore becomes relevant to them as well.
Kurani chol Michael Moore era antung dagukul kene dia.
And he did his first documentary when?
Yene bien gar tuing de
He's a documentary filmmaker.
Gar tuing de ni chol filmmaker.
He did his first documentary
Ku yene video kene
in 1989.
e bi be erun kene damanakir
You can place him at the time of the end.
ale bataw damanakir
September, October, November.
pe dong wan pe tier kutuk.
There is another leader rising up in America.
Nong ben de ben ni ala America.
Her name is Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez.
Rin ke chol Alexander
Ocasio-Cortez.
Ocasio-Cortez.
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez.
Alexander Ocasio-Cortez.
Also known as AOC.
Yene chol ARC.
She becomes
AOC.
She becomes the leader of a movement that's going to oppose Trump.
Yen ke ben ke yene ben ngar ko J Trump.
A political squad
Yene Iran wento ke ngar ko J Trump long siye.
all women,
Diarban
some Muslim,
koi to ke Muslim.
some immigrants,
Koi ke bopanda America.
some people of color.
Koi ko nong chidwa.
She begins to lead a movement
Aten yen ke jal bugol ke ngara kut kene.
that is directly opposed to everything Trump stands for.
Yen ke ran ki Trump ye lwel ban aye jai.
She was born
Yen edit
October 13,
pe nin tier budia
1989.
zaman akhir
October 13
pe nin tier budia
is the date that we give for our midnight cry.
yen ke pe nin yuko bay long pu den choda were.
October 3, it had 1 foot on the earth, the United States.
Pe nin dia ka yuko lwel manade ka nong chuk tuk to pi yen ye panda America.
On October 13, it was given in France, 1 foot on the sea.
Lakin pe nin tier budia ka chuk tuk ka yuko ting pran ke yen yuko lwel ke ni were.
1 foot on the earth, 1 foot on the sea.
Chuk tuk pin nom ku chuk tuk were.
October 3 and October 13.
Pe nin dia ku pe nin tier budia.
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez is elected into American politics in the midterm elections of 2018.
Yen tin ken e kwan wen yen ye kon lo chile ngot kwen di ke ken go bana pe nin tier ku dia
She's campaigning in September and October and elected in November.
okay gol CS de pe bet pe dongwan ku jala kwany pe tier ku to
These people become the leaders of a movement.
ko ka jal be ben ke ya ban ke ya ban ka kut kene
Jerry Falwell is a subject on the line of 144,000, so you can place him back here.
alwe gero parwel le balar zamana crediti jana tungnom kene rana li bor terwan wan
Or more accurately, his father.
ku jela uni ada jeli na tin
Michael Moore and AOC are relevant for the line of 144,000, and you can do the same to them.
yi Michael Moore kene tin kin dia keno ki ku wo ke chikin rana li bor terwan ku wan
Michael Moore begins his work, documentaries,
Michael Moore to tingen dama na jelen videos ken ke bebe
and AOC is born.
ka ke bi ke be on genetic kin di
2014, there's a crisis.
ali pen ku tier ku wan kanong machakal e chiro loy
Michael Moore sees 2014 as a catalyst, as a cause.
Michael Moore de kayelwel manade ka ali pen ku tier ku wan yen ke jok mikla
For the election of Donald Trump.
ke jok mikla kun ben Donald Trump ne kwan
2014 cause,
ali pen ku tier ku wan
2016 effect.
ali pen ku tier ku wan yen ke goj ku tier ku de tem yen ke ru ne jele kwan
September and October 2018, he formalizes it into a message.
pe dong wan pe tier yen ka chene jal be ke yen ye piu jun chirot jat pen
We believe 2014 is the cause
ayuku dil ga manade ka ali pen ku tier ku wan yen ke goj
of Donald Trump's victory in 2016.
itiam chene Donald Trump chen betiam ali pen ku tier ku de tem
And in September of October 2018, we formalized it into a message.
ku jela pe dong wan pe tier yen ka chen wo ga jal bu gat pen ke ye piu
The Lions match. The Lions match.
shikinti ku ken a lo tok
Michael Moore began in 1989.
rani chol Michael Moore e gol damanakir
But then there was a crisis in 2001.
iten enong mashakal e chiro lo ali pen ku tok
9/11.
yen ye pe nin dong wan pe tier ku tok
At 9/11,
pe nin dong wan pe tier ku tok
Michael Moore believes that he can see some problems,
ai Michael Moore ye gamanade ke chu gol be machaklat be ke ting
so he begins to create another documentary,
go gol be nang videos ko bi ke bi
released in 2004.
video ka ke baby ali pen ku wan
Fahrenheit 9/11.
videos chiko gorni Fahrenheit 9/11 au pe nin dong wan pe tier ku tok
In Fahrenheit 9/11,
a video chiko gorni malaka
he says George Bush is an imposter,
post
should not be president.
ai jamanade ke George Bush
He should
achi
not-
be ya achi rot kor be ya ben
He should not have been elected.
achi piat be kwan
So George Bush is an imposter.
manade George Bush achi rot kor be kwan
He says that there are ties between the United States
chi lwel manade e anong mat loy rot ka me da America ku jela Saudi Arabia
and says that the United States should not have gone to war with Iraq.
yelwel manade e chi rot kor be panda America be tor ken Iraq
How much of this agrees with our prophetic understanding of these things?
chakaman yen wo kena deti den will ke nebi
Prophetically, we know George Bush should not have been president.
along will ke nebi je kalu bating George Bush e chirot kor be ya ben
He lines up with false murders in Daniel 11, who was an imposter.
ken ken ayu ku ting ken agu ku le Daniel tier ku to ken Paul Simadis
We understand the relationship between the United States and Saudi Arabia.
ko ayu ku date kam pana America ken pan Saudi Arabia
And World War I gives us a full understanding of the Iraq War.
ku tong twing de pinom e wo yana date
Everything,
ye tong Iraq
all these things he said, we can justify prophetically.
alwel ka ci ke lwel ke dia ku loku garde nabi ka cho ko yit
2004 begins a warning for the world.
ali ben ku ngwani ne ke goje rod be pinom be nyen
People begin to take sides.
ko cha ben gol be ngelo bang de lo nga bang de
Other things happen in 2004, but I'll keep to our theme,
ci man chen kang lo ali ben ku ngwan yana ba dia ke cha to ke no me ke da ke den dia moti
which is this split in American society, in all society.
lekin kene yen ke lon chen bay cho pana America ke bu gole tek
He releases this documentary, Fahrenheit 11/9,
ay lwel video ci ke gorni mala ka a ci ke ben baby
and he says a number of things.
ku jel nan ka ju lo lwel ke
Trump equals Hitler.
ya lwel mana daga Trump atum ken Hitler
Do we prophetically believe that?
yugo gam ci chom de wil ke nabi tum yi Trump ken Hitler
It's the same as our midnight cry.
lekin kene tum ken piu de were
Trump equals a dictator.
mana da Trump era an winu ko ngor ci chom de pion de awu ci chom de nom de
Which we can see also is a subject of our midnight cry.
yen le buting ya da e bang ka piu ju pe
He doesn't have prophetic foresight. You can't see future prophetically.
a che le be tweng be ja chiel ti long de wil ke nabi
So he still thinks there is hope.
aye ta mana da ka dia che no ngor
But unless they do something serious,
ele nanen kere re le biloy
he says Trump is the last president of the United States.
dia che le ya da mana da ka Trump yen ka be ya dungora kir panda America
We agree with that.
wel kin kina yu gam
He ties us back to 2014,
e wo be do chien al pen tier wan
which the Midnight Cry does.
yen ye piu de chor were ye piu wo ka ya
And while not looking prophetically,
na chiwo chi chob de wil ke nabi
he already points the attention of the world to a date.
ikache tem be pinom be nyot pe nin
November 9,
pe nin dongwan pe tier ku to
which is also a subject of the Midnight Cry.
yen dia che tum ken ke piu ku
So just like we have a message formalized,
che man te yen ken wo ko wo che piu da gat pin
their message,
ke piu de ne ya
while lacking our prophetic ability,
piu de ne chin adete pie wen wil ke nabi
tells the Nethnims all that they need to know about Donald Trump.
ja le pinom au le pinom ke le bi dete to lora ni chol Trump
Michael Moore has done the work of plowing.
na tin ku yen gra ni chol Michael Moore elo ni juere le be ko rod ben wo pinom juira chi loy
I want to talk about this opposite side just briefly before we close.
elo len kor ba jam e bang wa kene zaman tin chindum
We can see the work of Protestantism,
elo wole bu lone protestant le butin
but I want to talk about Steve Bannon. I want to talk about Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon. I want to talk about Steve Bannon. Do we all know who Steve Bannon is? It's a name. I want to talk about Steve Bannon.
elo len kor ba jam era ni chol Steve Bannon
he becomes really the leader of the opposition to Michael Moore.
Elwel ke ben ke Iran wa ke ben wa ken Michael Moore
And he begins this work back here in 2012.
ulon den te ren ken Michael ken gol chien tinali pen ku tier pro
So we've said before,
achu lwelwen
this side of the story,
e bang ken ago ko au bang ago kul ken
it began before the reform line of the 144,000.
e bang ken go golangot lan ber piu ken den ken rod gol
With the civil rights movement.
yen ya put I jam long wen yinge
Conservative Christians,
koi wen to ke krisano chi ke ni mger
they opposed the civil rights movement,
ai to ke ter ke na put ken
decided they were going to enforce their ideas through politics.
yiki tang manade ke wilkin ke ale bi koi lar siete
We lined that up with this history.
eketi ayuk mainom kene ken
A black president reignites that racism.
bench be ben ke Iran chol
And the threat of a female president reignites the sexism.
ken bench ben ke Iran chol yen nyod e tung nom nyod ku jelaran ting chi be ben
But there is another person
e jam long
panicking, not Jerry Falwell.
itti kumot
There is another person panicking that's not Jerry Falwell.
anong rande chi ben to ka diere tene ka che Jero Parwell
So back in 2012,
te du yin chiena le pen ku tier ku ro
Obama is re-elected,
ke Obama e be chwet
and members of the opposition, the Republican Party,
ku jela koi winto ke Republican ke to ke yere to
they begin to panic.
ajal gol BDR
Steve Bannon sees that they've lost that election,
achiran kene step bana na che banting manade ke chwet kene achirot bidil tie
in American politics.
chi chok de sia de pana America
You have the Democrats on the left,
yinong koi winto
the Republicans on the right.
ko okay yinong Democrat ichin GM then ku yinong Republic ichin chui
But this is a scale.
ekin kin yen ke tande
You have people on the far left,
yinong ko jitine long
liberals,
chien de chamdu
and you have people on the far right.
koi ke ai koi to ke koi win ke nimwa ku koi ke ai koi to ke che ke nimwa ti chog long ke ti ta
The most conservative.
koi win chu ka kore ni mi je
You have a lot of people in the middle.
lekina no koi ju je to chilit ne
And you have Republicans who are not that conservative.
lekin anong Republican ko to ke chinimrir
And Democrats who are not that liberal.
ku jela Democrat ko to ke koi pial ni au to ke koi renim
And what Steve Bannon believes
lekin ke yera an gam State Bank
is that to turn America around,
ebe America bedil wel
they need to make the Republican Party
akor bi koi ke
much more right-wing.
bi ke koi to chin chi ju gut
So they need to get rid of all of the Republicans who are not conservative enough.
akor ke bi chuo tem koi wen to ke chinimrir bi ke nya a kuden kene bi chuo dunga ko chung nimrier
Clean up the party until they're all far right or very conservative.
bi chuo tem bi a kut kene bi poche ja bi jal dunga koi wen ke gam ke ga chu ka koreni
And the way he wants to do that
lekin dul kor ben ne loitin
is by using the issue of immigration.
edul wen ben koi pe ben ke ben bai
So in 2012, he brings together
ali pen ku tier pro go tembe nanka bi ke
3 people.
koi bi ke koi ke dia
One of them himself.
ran tung koi ke yen
2012,
ali
Steve Bannon.
pen ku tier pro ke yen step bana
He meets with Stephen Miller.
go mat ken ran chol Stephen Miller
Do we all know who Stephen Miller is?
nyej ku yenga ran chol Stephen Miller ken
You should know who he is.
akor badil nyej yenga
If you don't know, please search him.
na ku ti ka kor batem ba kor
We have to understand who these people are.
akor bu dil date ko ke ye yinga
Otherwise, we'll miss the external events we're meant to see.
kelle bu ka lo rudbi bu ke chia de da pet
And the third person, Jeff Sessions.
ran dia ke ran chol Jeff Session
I hope we all know who he is.
adil ku nyej yenga ran chol Jeff Session
We should know these three men very well.
e ko ke dia ka kor bu ke nyej pet
They come together in 2012 and have a meeting.
aben ben tok ali ben ku tier pro lo ka mat
They want to overthrow the American political establishment.
etem ke bi chok de tier de pana America to ke chi gwirun ter etem ke bi war
Go from an Obama to extreme conservative.
ja no Obama be ben non koy won to ke reni marete
And the first step of doing that,
lekin dol tuen de bene ken loy
they're all Republicans, these three men.
emanade ke koy to ke Republican ka ya koy ke dia
The first step to doing that
dol tuen de bine ken loy
is to take all these conservatives who aren't conservative enough
eba koy ke koy to ke jam yu koy renim ka ke kwa chi nim rira pet ke ba ke chuo tio dia koy che ke nim war
They are Republicans, they are conservative,
ke kai Republican ku ka koy che ke nim war
but they want to work with Obama.
lekin
Work with Obama.
ke ka kor bi lui ken Obama
They want to be kind to immigrants.
a kor bi lui ken koy wen bentin
They aren't radical enough.
tem ke bi chua ko wen chu ko gam de mu karel
And these three men want to cleanse their own party from these people.
ku koy bi ke dia ka chir den e bi a kut ken e ben ke koy chi ke nyar ke bi ke chu nyai tin
Make them all far right people.
bi ke choy koy chuk a ko pya da di ki chog yen ke ko wai tin
So in 2014,
na le ben ku tier ku wan
they get rid of the first one.
e ka chi ben tem bi a ku twen bi nyai a uran twen
He's known as the House Majority Leader.
e ran ni
House Majority Leader. Eric Cantor.
ran ni chol Harry Kanta
He's more moderate. Moderate.
e ran to ke to chili erete
So his own political party, get rid of him.
so a kut kene a chiran kene yen ka chi kon bi chop awel because a chiran a chi kuran bi to chili
They orchestrate this, these three men.
ro ko ai ke dia
And it begins a purge of the Republican Party that begins in 2014. A purge of the Republican Party. Begins a purge of the Republican Party. A cleanse. It begins a cleanse of the Republican Party.
a chi jal gol bi a kut kene ben ke ko ai chi ko kor nyai tin
It begins in 2014.
e gol ke run kene
You can see the results in 2019 completed.
alwel ku lon kena chire gol ke run na i jal bi ting e jal bi to ke run kene
So they use the issue of immigration.
ke chi bi bay mial e ken kene long wen jam lon en ko ben pa na America
Which is really a racism issue.
ku ken kene e jam long wen a tek tok to koy ti ku koy
To turn the Republican Party
ku koy cho
into a far-right party.
ku ken kene yen ka kut kene yen ke yen jal bi cholo gok ke koy re ni mitur
Begins in 2014.
gola li pen ku tier ku wan
And then in 2015, they find their next president, Donald Trump.
Na le pen ku tier ku de tem go jal gol di jal nang ban jut yen ye Donald Trump.
In 2016, Trump is elected.
Erun kene yen ga chen Trump jal be kwan.
This is all orchestrated by these three men.
Kulon kene a ke ko ke dia ke ka ke loen.
Not saying others weren't involved, but they were the key players.
Na che nang ko ke to tin ya le kin ko ke ka ke ngare kene ke dia.
Steve Bannon says this was all the work of God.
Aira ne chol step banan ayen wel manade kin kine e lo ne le.
That divine providence got Trump elected.
Aye pion ne le awe ngor ne le be Donald Trump kwan.
I want us to note something Steve Bannon said in 2014.
Lel ka nong kar bu nyi ti chira ne chol step banan ki chil wela le pen tier ku wan.
He was conducting a speech at the Vatican.
Elwel ke jam pan Vatican.
And he begins to talk about politics in America.
Ku jel jam long wen loy tier rot in pan America.
America and Europe.
Pan America ku pan Europe.
He begins to talk about this crisis.
Jel gol be jam kare loy rut.
He says all these immigrants.
Yelwel ko ge gotin kan.
So immigrants are, he's against immigrants.
Yen achi ban bi ko tin achi niar.
Muslims.
Ko to ke Muslim.
And people who are secular or worldly.
Ko won to ke
non-Christian.
Ko won to ke pin nom.
He says these three groups
have
taken away all the strength of the United States and Europe. It's immigrants, it's Muslims, and it's non-Christians.
The
non-Christian immoral people. It's taken all the strength away from the United States, which is supposed to be a Jewish Christian country, with Jewish Christian beliefs and laws. If we want to make America great, there are three enemies he wants to defeat. Immigrants. Stop allowing them into the country. Persecute the ones that are already there. Muslims, stop them entering and persecuting the ones already there. And overthrowing all these secular, immoral atheists. Or all those liberals, atheist or not. So immigrants, Muslims, and liberals. His three enemies. These are who he wants to see defeated and powerless in America. He begins the work of orchestrating this in 2014. Has a victory in 2016. By the time you get to the end of 2019, he has cleaned out the Republican Party.
gorot jal tingo gok kayen akut ken a chien koy ke chi kor a chi ka nyai tin ban
It is now far right.
eman tin akut ken e jal to ka akut la gok ka akut kor chi cho kor anything
What I want us to see
lel ka kar buting
is that there are two opposite sides.
anong kater to kero
Michael Moore
Michael Moore
is on the far left of liberalism.
yena totin long koy win to ke koy ke nim doj wa
Steve Bannon
with Steve Bannon
is on the far right of conservatism.
ato long ken ke iran chugara koy win che ke nim kon ger
They're both working through this history.
ke ka alu itu ka ko kul kene
Steve Bannon's is a combination of church and state.
Steve Bannon anyod manyena kanisa yen mat kana kuma
Everything that he does is to restore America as a Jewish Christian nation.
ke loy ben e ke korba America bedo chien be apan chirpan on Israel
It's all religiously motivated.
e ke win re kene long kanisa akera anun kor be bai chopin be apan nyali
And he, more than anyone, has brought church and state together in America.
Pienera antung ko niaren be kanisa upanda America be benditok
On the opposite side is Michael Moore,
lekin bang Michael Moore
a liberal who believes in freedom.
era anun lao nom gam ki chol nom lao
Freedom for immigrants,
nom lao ko win kor bi bentin pan Europe ka America
freedom for people to be Muslim,
nom lao le ben ngel loj be muslim
freedom for people to be secular or liberal or immoral.
nom lao le ben ngel loj bi chen ku dor auran benom tumger kiden ye tabloy
And the separation of church and state.
ku jela tek to be kanisa be to pe ko kuma pe
So the world,
man pin nom
they're divided in this history.
pin nom me tek ja ku kul kini ja che tek ro
Do they want Donald Trump's America? Do they want Donald Trump's America?
ato ke nong lu beran be lo ja America Donald Trump kaya America
Or do they want the movement that has arisen here?
ka kor ke America nong a kut kene e jam bu ko to ke law ni
That's talking about freedom and liberality.
a kut jam ki ye chol nom law ki ye chol be nge tak ki den kor be lo ku lo
People have become divided into one of these two sides.
ko ja jal ben ke ja koy kor bi tek e han ke yi kero
Between conservatives
tinong koy wen to ke che ga ni mu war ku koy wen ke ni mu war
that has been the division in the history of the plowing of the world.
alwele ken yen ka ko kul yi ting chen pin no mai tek daman den juir ke
All those who stand with Donald Trump
alwele ke koy ka ken Donald Trump ben ka
have rejected the first angel,
malaika ai tuen a chi rai
their first angel's message,
malaika ai tuen den
the true stream of information.
malaika ai tuen den yen yin ke piu yi
So we can see that just as we had a true stream in our plowing,
alwele ka le buting na ku kul den na e juir wo ko wonong to wen yen yen ke ben
which divided us from Adventism,
ayit wo tek be kanisa Seventh Day
so there is a true stream for the Nethnims.
so ken kina yuku ting ken nong te wen yen ke ben to nong ko ai ka pin nom
That have divided them from the United States and conservative America.
chi ke tek be panda America ku cho ke ye ke American ke nim war
We're taking this history, they're plowing, comparing and contrasting it with our latter rain and our plowing.
ay lwela ko kul ken atem ku buto ken deng den akir bijela ko kul den in wo gwir
We're close for time.
or butik
When we do come back, we'll review this.
Thì nếu what du chien then kabu be với nhạc pin.
Try to draw it a little bit more neatly. Try to draw it more neatly. We'll draw it neatly.
Okay. Elwel ka ba jalbe. Biji ta pet.
And then we'll move on. If you kneel with me, we'll close in prayer.
Jakula twe.
Dear Father in heaven, Lord, we know where we are on the reform lines. We know the seriousness of what is happening. Lord, I pray that you will help us. We know that we need your spirit, the true understanding of your character. Pray that you'll be with every head bowed here. Father, that you will help us as we study these things. We genuinely want to know and to understand. I pray, Lord, that you will not forsake us in this time individually, that you might strive for our salvation, the full acceptance of the light that you are lighting upon your people. I pray for your people across the world as they wrestle with these subjects. May we be a blessing to them in all our interaction. I pray in Jesus' name, amen.